So just across the road from home at a neighbour's place, they've got an open garage and a nice lane access, so it gives me plenty of room to do a bit of work. So plans for today is to do a bit of wiring inside the rooftop tent. I already have a hardkorr light wired in, which is directly wired back to the main switch on the switch assembly on inside the canopy. So I'm just going to use that power, but just change it around a little bit. So the plan is today rewire the hardkorr light, but also install a Sirocco 2 fan. So I'll just show you what I've got, what's already set up in the canopy, and what the plan is on doing it, and then we'll just go through step by step and do the installation. So what I've actually got is the so what we've got here, the Sirocco 2 fan. They say they're some of the best. A couple of screws, some female spades if I need them, just some P-clips, show you what they're for later, some terminal connectors, which are the ones I'll probably use on the Sirocco fan, soldering iron, solder, flux, hairdryer for the heat shrink, and just some basic tools. So let's have a look inside the canopy. Inside the rooftop tent. So as you would have seen probably by previous videos, I've got a king. So what we've got there, I've got the hardkorr light, switches up here off to my left, and powered down, goes underneath the mattress. And the insulation sheet, and I've just got it wired through there. So the plan of attack is thinking of putting SIGI connector on the back wall here. It's also got USB connectors. Wire that into the existing wire that goes down to my power. Fit a couple of SIGI connectors here, one for the existing wire I've got, which will be for the hardkorr light, and the other will run aligned with this one that's already existing, and I'll fit the fan here somewhere. So a little bit of work, got to loosen all these P connectors, P clips that I've already got. Loosen them off, fit a little bit bigger so I can fit the 2 cables through, and just keep it all tidy. As I said, we'll do it bit by bit and a run through. So I've worked out the centre of the tent is, overall it's 1170, so the centre's 585, and the top of the bracket for the fan I'm going to have about 100 mil below the light, so it should sit there, and from that point fully adjustable and should not get in the way of anything. So that's where we're going to set it up. So 585 is the center. I've put a little mark there, 100 mil down from the fan, from the light, and we'll set it up. Right, what I've done is I've taken off the little the P clips that I put on before, and I've just put a bigger P clip on. It's just going to make the job look a lot tidier. So they're just an 8mm nut with an Allen key on the other side, and what it does, it's just a factory fit stuff from King's, so it's just loosening that off. It holds the canvas to the sidewall here. Don't want to over tighten them. And there we go, guys. So I'll tighten it up a bit better, or a bit tighter, and I'll pull the wires so it just looks a bit better. Probably cable tie them in between, and I'll just tighten it up. That will go up behind the switch. I'll replace that one up there, and then the wire will come across and power up. The wiring's now done to where we're going to have power coming in. So what I'll probably do is I'll just cable tie these together, and then that will come straight into the back of the fan. Wiring to the fan is very simple, just a couple of spades. So we'll just get that organised now. So just on the back of the fan where you're going to connect your wires, you've just got a positive and a negative. Right. So hopefully you can see that the negative on in my case is shorter than the positive, or the ground shorter than the positive, due to the fact that where I'm having my wires come in. If you're coming in the other way, it would look like that if you're wiring off to the right. Rather than stretch the wire, since I've got plenty to play with, we can work around it. The fan installation's all complete. I've rewired the light as well. Wired that through a ciggy holder, so that's all complete. It's all finished, fully isolated by a switch down on my switchboard within the canopy. So we'll have a look at the setup, give it a run through, see what you think. The good thing about these fans, it's fully rotational. You can set it up at an angle that suits you. Pretty sure you would have seen it already on lots of YouTube footage. So I've got a hardkorr light, which is controlled over here. We can change the amount of light, change the colour, on off. The fan, and then the wiring, the way I've done it. So that orange fitting is just for the hardkorr light, which goes down into the switch. And both wires running in some conduit down to a ciggy holder, which is also a USB, and we've got power on all the time now. Again, I isolate it though down at my switchboard inside the canopy. So that's it. Tell me what you think. Give me some ideas, anything I could have done better. Ask some questions. I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can. Cheers guys, all the best.